Russia set the first trap for war in Ukraine. Separatists in eastern Ukraine, supported by Russia, have claimed that Kiev has been preparing for an attack by deploying military gear, fueling worries that a misunderstanding may lead to war. It was reported by an alleged DNR militia member that weaponry was being pulled to the contact line in order to assemble attack units. The self-declared Donetsk People's Republic has been involved in a confrontation with Russia since 2014. Multiple launch rocket systems, armored formations, and equipment for removing minefields have arrived in the region, according to a DNR official. It was reported earlier this week by Andriy Marochko, a member of the self-declared Luhansk People's Republic (LPR) militia, that Kiev had deployed launch missile systems and howitzer artillery near the Donbass border. There are war threats from both Moscow and Kiev, who are blaming each other for provocations. A variety of options, from diplomatic resolution to full-scale invasion, have been put up by experts, including Moscow's annexation of the breakaway republics. Vladimir Putin, the Russian president at the time, said that Ukraine was killing Russian-speaking people in Donbass. As a result, Russian forces might be sent in to seize Ukrainian-controlled territory in the Donetsk and Luhansk areas. An anonymous Ukrainian ambassador told the Moscow Times that Moscow was considering sending soldiers to the Donbass to see how the West would react. Although Moscow has long denied any participation in the area, it is commonly assumed that the Russian military has been deployed in the Donbass since 2014 supporting LPR and DNR forces. Despite having more than 100,000 soldiers on Ukraine's border, Russia has always denied ambitions to invade. Ukrainska Pravda said that Ukrainian military analysts believed that Russia lacked the manpower to launch a full-scale invasion and that instead, Moscow would resort to intensifying its cyber warfare. Moscow wants explicit assurances that Ukraine won't join NATO and a reduction of NATO's role in Eastern Europe. Total unity was declared by President Joe Biden, who tried to portray a unified stance among Western nations. If NATO deploys an emergency rapid response force, 8,500 combat-ready US soldiers would be mobilized, but there are no preparations to send them to Ukraine directly. Maria Zakharova, Russia's foreign affairs spokesperson, accused the United States of trying to morally destroy the people of Ukraine in the midst of the heated rhetoric. According to Kirby, Russia has no intention of de-escalating the situation at this time. Comments made by Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council Secretary Alexei Danilov, who indicated there was no reason to assume Russia would launch a full-scale invasion. A former national intelligence officer for Russia and Eurasia, Fiona Hill, advised both Presidents Bush and Obama, claimed that Putin's objective was not simply to thwart the ambitions of Ukraine joining NATO, but to expand his control over the country, expulsion of the United States from European soil.